Hi, I'm Nora. I am an author, I am a podcaster, and I am making a little day in the life vlog, or I'm trying to, I should say. This is a random day in September. I woke up at 5:45. Thank you to my husband, Matthew, for writing this reminder on the mirror. This is pretty much the only reminder system that works for me. Start my day with coffee like I always do. I take it the way my father took it. Hot coffee with half and half. Mix it so it is the color of a brown paper bag. I still drink from the mug that I was given when I graduated high school. It's my favorite. I can't believe that I wake up looking like Garth from Wayne's World and my husband still loves me, but there is a fool born every minute, and he happens to be the one that I caught. While the kids are waking up, I start my morning pages. This is a part of a program called The Artist's Way. It is a book by Julia Cameron. I'm pretty sure it came out in the 80s. It's a 12-week program to help you recapture your creativity. I've been pretty burned out for a few years. I feel just creatively dead. And this is, honestly, I do think it's reviving me. A part of this practice is called morning pages. It is 3 pages. That's what it is. 3 pages of just free writing. You just sit down and you start writing. You're not supposed to edit yourself. You're not supposed to stop. But of course I have to stop a million times because the kids are asking me questions and they are asking for their favorite breakfast, which is a protein shake. I have 2 picky eaters. It's hard to make sure that they eat really anything. So this is a way that I can at least get some calories, some fat, some protein into their bodies in the morning. I use the Fair Life. I don't think it's Fairway. I think it's Fair Life, Fairway. You know, it's the expensive chocolate milk, okay? I use that. I use chocolate protein powder, some peanut butter, some ice, blend it up. I still use the Ninja blender that my dead dad gave me maybe 15 years ago. Ninja should maybe reconsider the name. This is the loudest piece of machinery in our entire home. But look, it works. It's sentimental. I'm not letting it go. Went outside to finish my coffee and to flirt with my pool cleaner.
A buddy. Oh, look at that. Look at that right there.
What a cutie. I don't know why he's wearing a t-shirt with my face on it. Doesn't seem entirely appropriate, but you know. All right, time to leave for school. We're late. We're leaving at 7:15. We're supposed to be leaving at 7 a.m. That was not in the cards today. Said goodbye to one of our dogs. This is Meredith Gray. Stacy is somewhere. She did not see us to the door today. She's probably mad at me. Takes us a while to get going in the morning for a lot of reasons, and one is that I'm just kind of disorganized. I work from a studio. It's really an apartment, but I call it the studio because I think that sounds more creative and exciting, and that also means that I have to bring stuff back and forth. There's always something that I forget at home or forget at the studio, so I'm basically just dragging giant tote bags back and forth and back and forth. I don't know why. This could be solved. Anyways, we got on the road. My kid is recording the drive, not me. Sorry, it's a little bit bumpy, but I got him to school. He was on time, even though we left late, and I went to the gym. I do this in the morning after I drop him off. I don't record at the gym. Everyone else does, but you know, it's just not my thing. I'm doing this new thing where I try to take care of myself. So I am lifting weights. I am trying to do more cardio, even if it's just getting 10,000 steps a day. And I'm trying to eat just real food and not just McDonald's fries and Diet Coke. Once I'm done with the gym, it is back in the car and off to the studio. I mentioned bags. I mentioned the bags. I will carry all of these bags from my car to the studio in one trip. I am my mother's daughter. I don't need 2 trips? No. They call me one trip McInerny. That's who I am. All right, got to the studio. Absolutely appalled at how messy it is. I don't know who did this. It's me from yesterday. Absolutely embarrassing. I have work to do, but I also have ADHD, and I just see a chance to escape my actual work day by completing a project that is not urgent or important, and that is putting together this trampoline. I bought this trampoline like everyone else did because I saw a video for it on TikTok. I didn't buy it on TikTok though. I just don't buy stuff from TikTok shop. I can't explain why, but it has dark energy. So I found the same thing on Amazon, which what? Has better energy? No, Amazon is obviously also evil, but I found it. My husband was like, don't buy that. It's not, a good use of your space at the studio. I said, I cannot be told anything. I did not measure. 48 inches wide is actually pretty wide. That's a pretty wide thing. Maybe it's 48 inches circumference. No. It's not 4 feet wide. Look, it's bigger than I thought. And also I had to assemble it myself and it is difficult. You have to attach all these bungee cords. When you do it, don't do it. And also don't do it the way I did it. I did it the slowest, dumbest, worst way because looking at the instructions made my head swim. Once I was done with that unimportant task, I took a shower and I got ready to go downtown for a city council subcommittee meeting. I am interested in how my city works and being more involved, which means you have to show up. I chose an outfit that was very demure, very mindful, drove downtown. The doors were shut because the meeting was canceled. I was not notified. I had RSVP'd online. Regardless, I guess I will just try again next month. On the drive home, I realized that I was going to pass by the brand new Goodwill. A nice, crisp Goodwill. There is simply nothing better. I went in with no agenda. I went in needing nothing. I ended up finding this journal. It is mostly just a Bible study notes, but then there were a few entries in there that just broke my heart. I don't know if Walt is her husband or her son, but he was going through something. She was going through something. I'm just going to have to live with the ambiguity of never knowing. I would also like to formally request that the Mormons of Arizona stop donating their dead grandparents' books to the Goodwill. It is all Books of Mormon and random Mormon self-help books. And just Mormon history books, Mormon books, as far as the eye can see. Please stop. If you don't want them, neither do we. That said, I did buy some of them. I also found some vintage Pyrex and left it for someone else because I don't have the space or the use for it at various points in my life. I have said, I'll be a reseller of vintage. No, you won't. You won't do that. Stop kidding yourself. You're not going to do it. Anyways, I got back to the studio and I focused on my work. My entire workday today, I had no meetings. This is very rare. So I had time to devote to writing. I am working on a screenplay. It was due. It's been due. If you're watching this and you are like, where's that screenplay? You said you would finish at the end of August. I never said what year I'd finish this. I said I would finish at the end of an August, not a specific August. Despite my face, I am really excited about this project. It feels good to actually have time to sit down and focus on it. My day gets cut up into little pieces because of meetings, because of me going to city council meetings that don't actually exist, because of me stopping at Goodwill, because of me putting together a trampoline. Basically, it's all my fault, but it felt good to work on this and I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it. I did take a couple breaks to jump on the trampoline because otherwise, why did I buy it? And at the very end of the day, I did go to a city council meeting. There was one online. So I tuned in. I'm going to tune in again. Participate in your democracy, folks. Then it was time to pick my kid up, had to pick him up, get home, get a quick snack, and then take him out to his climbing gym. I had an hour and a half to just read a book. Absolute heaven. Got home, fed him dinner quick. We got home, we had dinner. I didn't film that because who would want to see that? Made him do his homework while his little brother got ready for bed. Tucked the kids in. I don't know how they fall asleep. They both have hamsters. And then one of my sons has this gecko. The gecko's name is Geico. That is the power of branding. I could not fall asleep with this light on in my room, except, I did. I started playing Cozy Grove and then I fell asleep. I thought I would film my bedtime routine, my skincare, watching something with my husband. Nope. I fell asleep watching Cozy Grove. So if you made it through this, you already know my life is thrilling. My life is exciting. Tune in next month. You never know what I am going to buy on Amazon, assemble, and then immediately lose interest in. This is footage of me realizing how boring I am. Sorry, see you next month.